always throw that line down because if she goes backwards, I don't want it tangled in my hand. I need it loose all the time, so she'll probably say, no, I'm not even going in here. And did you have something like this yet?
No.
I'm afraid to get that narrow.
Okay. I want you to put, let her go back. Let her go back. Let her go back. Let her go back. Go back. Go back to me. Once she's in here as well, I want you to put that bin behind her.
Once she's in that column
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
In the...
See when I release it? She's doing this because you were trying to get behind her, yeah?
Alright, I'll stay
It's okay.
still.
No, it's okay. That's all she's doing now.
Right, okay.
So she tells me she's had force from behind. How many you got? You can lick it, too. See her, bless her. She's worried. She's like, oh God, Paddy, what
So-
were they going to do behind me now?
So the licking isn't nerves. It's,
No, it's submission.
More, it's a good, a positive thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. What'll happen is also, this will tell you this here. What'll also happen is, she'll see you go from one ear to the other ear.
That'll
So
stay
one
there.
eye from the other eye, yeah?
So maybe you put that
So watch
in
it, what
there.
I'm going to say is, watch it, say you come up, and you also walk over. Two, you walk over. I'll bring her forward.
That's alright, she's gonna jump. Oh, you've got to be here.
Yeah. And just put that right behind her. Stand up straight. Perfect. Look at her ears. She knows the stuff. Yeah? Good girl. You're a good one. See that other one as well? Is that empty as well?
I'm gonna move this one a bit over.
Just set that behind her as well. So remember what I told you, sometimes when you just shut them, so sometimes I go to farms and I see them orange rails that I use in my videos. When I go there and see them, I go, how easy for me. Watch the horse now. So you can see the behaviour pulling back in that there. My hand just squeezed and released. Look how calm I am. There's a horse on my page, a little horse coming out of a box and it jumps higher than my head, coming out of the front ramp. You watch it, watch what I do when it jumps over my head. I just carry on as if nothing happened. It's coming to watch. So now I need to just sort this dolly head collar out.
Is my friend okay to bring her horse out to put in the field, or should we leave it a minute?
So I just put it out.
You want to put him out? It's alright. You can do if you want, it's fine. I don't want to hold you back.
I'm not bothered if you want to put
Put
it
him
out,
out.
put it out.
Turn him out. Yeah.
Again, when you're at a show, you can't sort of say to everybody, listen,
Stay
look, I
still.
don't want you to ride past me, and I don't want you to go, well, we're at Hoy's, what are we going to do? And I'm sorry, you can't go into your class, I'm trying to get my horse in the box. And I think that's a big thing that we do. We start to get involved in everybody else's behaviour.
Yeah.
This horse only wants to know what I want from it, what's yes and no from me. Whatever we do in life, our eyes say it. As we do it, our eyes. So if I'm thinking, you bitch, you make one mistake, I'm going to whip you. She says, yeah, will you? I'll have you in Wigan skiing. The end of this lead rope. So watch her, watch her ears as well. Watch how her ear follow the horse the whole way along. So I just ask and then I release. And I think she's starting to get this here, this release of the pressure. Okay, and when I come forward a little touch, I want you to move the barrels in a little touch. Only 4 inches, 5 inches. It's okay, you can go now, she won't go nowhere. She knows she shuts in. Just in 4 inches, yeah, just in 4 inches. Perfect. Perfect. So this is what we call, in the horsey world, incremental training. Breaking it down in little pieces for her. If we didn't put this all around, she'd give all that rearing and that there, and most people would start going and start whipping them and getting angry with them. She's a good girl. She says, I think you're trying to put me in the bloody stalls, Paddy. This gap looks that small. It looks like I'm going to go in the stalls, doesn't it? Now what I'm going to watch here for is her head coming down. So every time I ask and I release, her head will drop down. When her head goes down, her heart rate goes down. When her head's up, her heart rate's up. So, and another good way of sort of like doing this is thinking about it is going, let her touch it, I hope she touches it on her terms. What you have to think is adrenaline up, learning down. Adrenaline down, learning up. She's a good girl. She's a good girl. And did she only backflip the once?
The major one, isn't it? We had a few strikeouts as well.
Okay.
She'd come at us and strike out.
She's a good mare. She's very, very good. Come on, girls, in 4 inches. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Just push it in a little bit into the middle. She sees it with her right eye. Her left eye, she sort of goes, ooh, I can see the pole there, but I don't know where that bloody barrel went. She's a good girl. So look how my hands just ask and release. Yeah? I ask and then I release. She knows what bloody no is when I squeeze that. Yeah? She's a good girl. I like talking to them like I'm talking to a bloody child. That's a good mare. Oh, look at this. Look at this. She's such a good girl. And see where I rub her? Did you see her bow her head to me? She thinks I'm the king. She thinks I am the king. She's shitting herself. Do you know why they do that? Some people think they're literally shitting themselves. Well, they probably are because they need to lighten the bowel because they need to go.
Yeah.
That stomach. I'm glad you're shitting that because I can see what's cleaning all out of the bloody thing. We'll just lift the mat and just tip it right. Good clever girl. Come on, girl.
So is it like a nervous thing like that?
They do it because they want to, if they need to go, their stomachs, they come out you down and go to the toilet. And then someone wants to give chase to you. You think, Jesus, if I just had a lot of shit then I'd have been alright. Do you hear me? I'd have been okay. So it's just, and you had all 4 feet on the ramp, yeah?
Yeah.
Good girl. Now she's going to work this out herself. She's going to work this out herself. Come back again, just move them out of the way. And the other one. Come back again. Give me the other one. Just put it section again. Shit. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Can you see how plastic really is important? Can you imagine had you put a metal gate there?
Yeah.
What would have happened?
Yeah. Oh hell.
Her legs could have got tangled in it. I'm going to school you guys. I'm going to school you. Walk it forward. Watch her ears. So turn her head to the side just to look at the barrels. She's a pullback junkie. Look at that. It's a pressure. Look at that. Like a tug of war. Look with a little thing like that. The horse I did yesterday was 17.3. You see how she come forward? The release. Okay, get the barrels. See him again. Sweep behind her. That's it. Learning. They learn from this. Always has to be plastic.
Yeah.
Can't be pallets. Can't be gids. Perfect. And that would have frightened her more than anything because she touched that.
Yeah.
On her terms. Clever girl. Ain't you? Watch her ears. So she's not focusing on me. She's watching everything else around her. Right over here. Good girl. And as long as she doesn't go. That's no, that's her behaviour. That's what she's done every time and got her reward. Believe it or not, me doing what I'm doing here is I'm putting it in her head that when she goes back, like that, there's a consequence. That's why she's not going back any further when she stops. She realizes, oh, what the bloody hell was that stopped me? It was me, and then I let go. You see, and in the starting stalls, it's a horrible place in that starting stalls. It frightens the life out of them. Done it, girl. Clever girl. Remember, the greatest gift you can give the horse is to walk away. What was she doing when she was going back? Walking away. Going away. She was training me, I don't do the horse box. A lot of people go, and especially the rear up and all that there, oh, I'm not going to do any more. She's going to hurt herself or they're going to hurt me.
What we did, Patrick, the other night, the last time she threw herself on the floor, is I made her go back to that where she is
Just
now,
put feet on.
and then we pushed her
So
off the
this
ramp.
is, she's thinking about everything. She's sort of thinking, what's in my tool bag? I give this behaviour, you know, I do that. She might even go up yet. She will try everything that she can. What she hits is she goes, but he doesn't give a shit, him. He just keeps calm. Clever girl. And the minute she comes to me, I make such a big fuss and I go, you're such a good girl. Yes. Now, think about it. She goes, hold on a minute here. When I go forward, everything's nice. When I go back, everything's horrible. I'm touching something I don't like, but then he stops me there. The reason why she can't keep on going back is because I'm squeezing that hard, but then I'm letting go, so she thinks, what the bloody hell is that that's stopping me? It was me letting go. And she, remember, she's never had one of these on before, so she doesn't know what it's about. This is what I'm saying about doing the groundwork. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. You're alright. You're a good mare. You're a good mare. It's about putting that little ass, but then letting go. This is what I'm putting in her head. Here's the bowing down. When they put that head down, they really pull the information in. They're going, okay, what's all this about? What is it all about? See, look, I just ask, but then I let go. I just ask, but then I let go. This time I'm going to ask her. Let go. Give her 6 seconds. Let's see, does that foot move? So I've asked her 3 times there, but I didn't give her time. So answer me. There's the head coming down. On about 4 seconds. This is what you have to do. Is give them the time to think about this. Because what we tend to do is we sort of go, and we hold our breath. Me, I say to myself every 6 seconds, come on, Paddy, are you breathing? She's a good girl. Clever girl. I am impressed. She was such a good girl. And you'll see the head come down more and more and more. She's a good girl. Let's put them feet. There you go. You see, she worries about, this is her problem here. So in her eyes, she can see this little gap, and then she thinks, oh God, I've got a big body behind me, and what's going to happen when I come past that? She's a good girl. She's a good girl. You just gotta keep calm, don't you, girl? Yeah. You know what he said, don't you? Don't take him on. Perfect. That was a perfect one for me. Watch her stop. Come back to me. Back again. Back again. Oh yeah. Come back again. As long as she's not back tripping, I'm not bloody bothered. That's the main thing. Come on. I can work you, girl. I can work you. I can work you. I can work you. Good. I want her to make the mistakes. The biggest mistake you make in life, girl, even from a human point of view, is the one you don't learn from. Is the one you don't learn from. Oh, that frightened her. Just the noise of that frightened her. Was she striking out with her front leg? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, back up again. Again. Come on, girl. That's a good car. Come on, girl. When you don't get no response, don't keep asking the same question. Change your direction. Good. There's the liquid in tune. Did she ever have a problem in the stalls?
Does she have a problem in the stores?
No, the first time they hooded her.
Oh, yeah.
First time in, jockey wasn't very happy about it.
Yeah, good girl. Good girl. Clever girl. Yeah. So there you go. So that tells you from day one.
Yeah, I don't think
That's-
she ever needed it after, but yeah, I don't remember her ever needing it after.
She's a good girl. She'll get it. Believe me, she will get it. And when she gets it, it's a taking her out. That's the reward, where she starts to learn.
And do some horses forget it by tomorrow?
Never had one horse yet that's
No.
never.
So
Well,
I'd
it's
be
about-
able to do this on Saturday.
It's
well,
about you carrying on the training, you know, it's about not giving up. You know, a lot of people had
Yeah.
one lady whose horse, they pulled it in with a tractor. They drilled a hole in the Ivor Williams, they put a wire trace through it, a winch, and they pulled it in with a tractor. And I met her, she was a manager at Virgin Trains, and I was going down to London. And I met her and I said to her, "Oh, hiya." The horse was called Harvey. I said, "How's Harvey doing?" She says, "To tell you the truth, Paddy, I've never loaded him since the day you come, because I didn't want to ruin what you had done."
yeah.
100% record. There you go. What more could you want?
I went to a lady once phoned me up from Cumbria, and they couldn't pick this horse's legs up. This is the best story I've ever had, and I tell it to everybody. It's just unbelievable. She couldn't pick the horse's legs up, and she was getting the farrier and the vet to come every time to do the horse's legs. Anyway, the last time they come, the vet was there a good 40 minutes before the farrier, and the vet wasn't happy. Good girl. And she ended up, she lost her farrier and lost her vet, because the vet and the farrier had a big ding dong, yeah? The vet had to be somewhere, and the farrier was like, just a total attitude. I don't give a damn, Jamie. So she came down to me, 18 months this has been going on, this behaviour. She couldn't pick her feet up, so for 18 months, every 4 months or whatever, they've had to get the farrier in bed every time. So she's come to me, and I've showed her this program. I said, it'll take me about 6 minutes. I use an artificial arm. Because if I went down to pick her back leg up and she went to kick out at me, I'd move away. So this is what she was doing with them, training them. So, this horse is just going to walk in the box as well, by the way.
She's going to be in the box.
No, she's going to walk straight in.
Oh my God.
So, but she's listened to my story.
Yeah.
So she came down from Cumbria, and I showed her this program, and it took me about 6 minutes to do it. And at the end of that 6 minutes, I could actually say up, 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 and the horse picked every foot up from me. Yeah? And this was the crunch part. And she said to me, "Do you know what, Paddy? That was absolutely unbelievable. I don't know how you done that, but that was absolutely brilliant." She said, "But can I just say something?" I said, "Yeah." She says, "I couldn't have your patience to do what you've just done." And I said, "Hold on a minute here, I'm the Irish one." I said, "It's taking me 6 minutes to do that. How long have you been trying?" 18 months. I couldn't have your patience. I couldn't wait 18 months to do that. She goes, "Yeah, but you know what I mean." No, I bloody don't. I wasn't confirming her madness, but that's how people think. They just think I couldn't have your, and that's wrong. It's totally wrong. Good girl. Absolutely beautiful. You're very good. I'm impressed. Come on. This is something that I've also learned in 3.5 tonners, and there's only me that ever does it. I actually take the horse the wrong way. So instead of walking in and going that way, because if I walk in there and go that way, she's got an open door. She sees a little gap as well, and so I go the opposite way. Some people go, "But my horse won't fit in." Have a look at my videos. I do it with a shar horse, with facing backwards, and the horse loads, and it follows me with no lines on it, is there? Come on, girl. She's a good mare. Ain't she? Easy now. You know what that head collar does, don't you? Come on. She's a good girl.
So when she's looking around there, is she
so
look?
again, she's just checking everything out, but the most important thing for me is this head bowing down.
Yeah.
So the minute I ask like that and then let go, I'm waiting for her head to come down. Enter. You're a good girl, and just do me a little favour, move the barrels in, let her see, she's watching them barrels. Just at the end of the thing.
Is it all like that?
She's a good girl. She's a good girl. Easy. And I'm sort of just asking her, but I want her to check it all out. And she goes, "Oh shit, go that way." She knows her little gap there, don't you, Shorty? Huh? She's a good girl. Oh, was that? I thought that was going to be a little bob in there. I thought you got a bob in there. Come on, girl. She's a good mare. Come on. That's a good girl. You're alright. Come on, you come and deliver me. You come and deliver me. Come on. That's a good girl. It's this, so all I'm doing here is just asking, but then letting go. And then watching her head bob down. You've got to watch. She's the type of horse. She's so sensitive. The minute you put the pressure there, she wants to go back. And they hate it when I do this here. I love it. I love it. So the minute she tries to pull back, I let go. She's like, and watch her head come down. And watch her head come down. That's it. She's a good girl. She's a good girl. Come on, girl. Yeah, I'm at it again. I know. I know, girl. She's a good girl. Maybe she puts them back feet on the ground like this. That's a good mare. And the minute she put that up there, see how I released all the pressure. All the pressure. Yeah, you're a good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, clever girl. Come on. Want to head up races? some fun. Anyway. Easy girl. Easy girl. Easy, easy. That's it, good man. Then I'm just getting the balance there. That was good. That was good.
She wants to, doesn't she?
Yes, you can see she's just. I think what worries her as well is just the whole surrounding around her. And again, she'll know what them bushes are like over there to that side as well. She'll think I've been in them bloody bushes. Can you do me a favour as well? Can you see that camera? Can you hit the little tiny button? This is always the case as well. When I just looked at the camera, when usually the camera switched off, they usually walk straight bloody in. The little tiny one first of all, open it up. Now push the big one quite hard. And have a look, just see if you look at the back of it, you see it. And if not, push it again and leave the same processing or do it again.
Stand by, it says.
Push it.
Aha, we're off.
Okay. That's always a bloody case. It usually switches off. Easy girl, easy man, easy man. Usually switches off and the bloody horse walks in. So I missed it. She's a good girl, easy.